Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Obligated Corgi, and welcome to Wingspan. So, I'm planning on a longer series starting hopefully Monday, but this Friday, as of today, I decided I really wanted to I really wanted to play this game. I don't know a lot about it other than it's a card game, and I love card games, and it's about birds, and it looks really pretty, and I love birds, and we are going to play the tutorial, because I ain't playing fucking some kind of card game without the tutorial. And I thought we could just play just a nice, chill... Oh my gosh, this artwork is beautiful. Oh, jeepers creepers. Wow. Let's have some fun, y'all. Oh, another bird enthusiast. You're new to Wingspan. I'll show you around. I'm Robin, by the way. I'm a guardian of this wildlife preserve, as you've probably noticed. This place is all about birds, but also about winning. Ka-ching! To win the game, you have to get the most victory points. Feathers. One way to do that is by playing birds. Before we start, you should get familiar with the structure of the game. Why, thank you. This is the Start Your Turn pop-up. Wingspan is played over 4 rounds. Right now, it's your first turn of the first round. In the first round, you take 8 turns. Each turn is marked by an action cube. In each round, you have 1 fewer cube, and so 1 fewer turn to take. Oh gee, this game might be longer than I thought it was. Or maybe not. I don't know yet! On the right side of the screen, you can see how many turns you have left this round. And those are end of round goal tiles, but don't worry about them for right now. No, not at all. Now I'll show you what you can do with each turn. Click anywhere to continue. Carolina Chickadee! First, you need to know how to navigate the habitats of your preserve. So this is all my preserve. All my kingdom. Look at the left side of the screen. Those are the habitats. We are in the forest now. Okay, makes sense. In the forest, you can gain food for your birds. Now check out what you can do in the grassland. Just click the grassland icon. Oh hi! In grassland, you can lay eggs. Eggs are useful for playing birds. You also score 1 feather for each egg you have left in your preserve at the end of the game. Good to know, so we want a lot of eggs. We're building a farm. Now check out the wetland. Just click the wetland icon. It's where the land is wet. This is where you draw more bird cards. Okay, for now you have some cards in your player setup. Now let me show you the most important part of this game. Birds! These are the birds in your hand. Look closely at the structure of the Carolina Chickadee card. Okay, gain 1 wheat from the supply and cash it on this card. 20 centimeters? I don't know what that means. Click here. Here you have your habitat symbols, which shows you where this bird can be played. The Carolina Chickadee, for example, can only be played in a forest. Here is the Carolina Chickadee's food cost. Oh, it costs what, a slugworm or wheat? Slugworm wheat means that in order to play Carolina Chickadee, you either need to spend a seed, a wheat seed, or an oh, those are invertebrates. Interesting. The number next to that feather symbol is the bird's point value. Having this bird in your preserve gives you this many points at the end of the game. Here is the Carolina Chickadee's nest icon. I'm so glad I did the tutorial. My goodness. There are 5 types of nests. The Carolina Chickadee has a cavity nest. Cavity? Oh, they need to go to the dentist. Other nest types are platform, ground, bowl, and wild. Ooh, dragonfly. Nests are, ooh, another dragonfly. Nests are used by some birds' powers, bonus cards, and the end of grand goals. I'll explain in detail later how those are used. Wild nests can be powerful because they can match with any other nest type. Try to remember that. Here is the bird's wingspan. Wingspan is used by some birds' powers and bonus cards. You'll notice when you eat them. Here's the most important thing. The bird's special power. As you play the game, you'll see that birds have a wide variety of powers. Some can gain wheat from the supply and cash it on this card. Others can draw a nice LMG gun and just take out all the other birds. There are 3 types of powers. When activated, when played, and once between turns. The Carolina Chickadee has a when activated power, so you got to activate it. I'll explain all 3 types during our playthrough. Finally, at the bottom of the card, you have egg slots. This is where you lay eggs. Each bird has a limited capacity for holding eggs. Well, they have tiny claws and no hands. They can do their best. Now I'll teach you how to play a bird. Go to the forest so you can gain food for the Carolina chickadee. To the forest! First, you need to gain food for your bird. The panel on the right shows how much food you have. Currently, you have no food. What a fucking loser. To play the Carolina chickadee, you need slugs or wheat. Look at the bird feeder here. It's just dice, but we call it a bird feeder. The dice show which food is currently available. Inside the bird feeder are both wheat, and cherries. The leftmost explode shot shows you how much food you can take. I can take 1 food? Alright. For now, you can only take 1 food. In order to gain food, you need to activate this habitat. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Click on it. This is gonna be lovely in a little bit when I know how to do everything. Do you remember those cubes? The cubes are all powerful. Never forget the cubes. Cubes will appear to mark your first turn. This cube marks the activated slot. It moved from your action panel to mark the leftmost exposed slot in forest. On the left, the forest icon reminds you that you activated the gain food action. To choose what you want, click on the die you need. Click wheat in the bottom panel. By clicking arrow, you will confirm your action. Okay. Can you see the back at symbol on the forward button? It means that the action you're about to do can't be undone. Anytime you see that, think twice before you act. Joke's on you. I don't even think first. When you click on the back, your cube will go back to the turns panel. Okay, good to know. You need wheat to play the Carolina chickadee. Please confirm your choice by clicking green arrow. Confirmed. That was your first turn of Wingspan. Let's start the second one. Your cubes on the first turn flew to the left and marked that you took forest gain food action. I guess? Now you have enough food to play the Carolina chickadee. Remember that the Carolina chickadee's food says it costs that it needs 1 invertebrate or 1 wheat. To play a bird, you need to cover its food cost, which means you need to pay for it. You brought your wallet, didn't you? You didn't come to this reserve without any money, right? Play the Carolina chickadee by clicking on it. Click. It's here. Cube has moved beneath the picture of your Carolina chickadee now, again marking your turn. On the left, the whoosh icon reminds you that you chose play a bird action. Look at this panel. This is the cost of the bird you want to play, the same one printed on the card. And this is the suggested payment. It recommends you pay the wheat, or else. If you add more food, you could change the type of food spent to play this card, but we won't do this for now. You're a broke bitch. Clicking confirm confirms your actions. Remember that undo informs you that the actions you're about to do can't be undone. Click confirm to confirm your food choice. Confirmed. Delicious. Let's start the next turn. Your cubes from the second turn flew to the left and marked that you took the whoosh play a bird action. The blue jay is the next bird you'll want to play, but before you can do that, you'll need to collect food to pay for it. Look at the blue jay's food costs. Oh, it looks like it says anything and seed. Gain 1 seed from the bird feeder if available. You may cash it in on this card. Oh, that's cool. You can cover the blank in the food cost with any food item. The plus means you need to spend wheat and food that you choose. Look again at the bird feeder. Inside it are wheat, both cherries and cherries. Do you remember how to gain food? The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Cube will appear to mark your first turn. Because you played the Carolina chickadee, your gain food action improved. Click the leftmost exposed slot. Cube is in the second slot because the first slot is occupied by the Carolina chickadee. You will get 1 dice, but you can get more. Activating the second slot in this habitat means that you can take 1 food from the bird feeder, and the symbol card dice in this slot means that if you want, you can discard 1 card from your hand for 1 more. Sacrifice the birds to feed the birds. It only makes sense. To play the blue jay, you need seed and any food item. Take the die with the both symbol. You can choose whether to take the invertebrate or the wheat. We need wheat, so check that option. Now click the card exchange to exchange one card from your hand for one more. Boop. Then click the bald eagle card to exchange it from... Damn, we're just gonna murder the bald eagle? Right after United States, I guess. Click confirm to confirm the changes. Now you can take one more. Before you do that, look here. Those are the ones outside of the bird feeder. There are 5 total. Holy shit. Each dice that is taken out is marked here. While playing, you may encounter birds that use this information. They're very sneaky. Now take the wheat, and then confirm your action. Click continue. I clicked it, damn it. Oh, I forgot to take the wheat. Silly me. Can you see the cube that moved to the Carolina chickadee slot? Oh, cube always moves to the left and activates all birds with a when activated power. So you activated forest and gained food, but it's not the end of your turn. Since the cube is now in the Carolina chickadee, it's time for it to activate this turn. When activated powers are the most common in the game. All birds with a when activated power give you an extra action each time you activate the habitat that bird inhabits. All of your bird's powers are optional. This means that you don't have to activate them if you don't want to, but it'd be really cool if you did. We won't skip this power, however. I'll show you how it works. Every time you gain food, the Carolina chickadee gains 1 wheat. The Carolina chickadee is not taking the wheat from the bird feeder. It just found it somewhere else, lying on the ground, with this other bird unconscious near it. Click confirm to confirm using the Carolina chickadee's power. Confirmed! Round 104. 5 turns left. Oh shit, I wish I had read that. Whoops! Last turn you cached food on the Carolina chickadee. Every cached food is worth 1 feather. The amount of food a bird has cached is marked on the bird card here. Right here. Let's quickly sum up what gives you points so far. You get feathers for played birds, laid eggs, and cached food. Remember how I told you that you need eggs to play birds? You spend eggs to play birds starting from the 2nd slot. Look at that slot. See the egg symbol on top of them? That needs 1 egg, damn it. They indicate how many eggs you need to spend in order to play a bird in this slot. This cost is in addition to the bird's food cost. So if you want to play the blue jay in forest, you need 1 egg. Go to the store and fetch me just 1 egg only. Not 2. I swear I will end you if you do 2. Go to the plains, I think is what it's called. In plains, you will get eggs to lay on the birds of your choice. The leftmost exposed hatch will activate a habitat. Click on it. Now you have to choose where you want to lay your eggs. When you perform any of the 4 actions, playing a bird, gaining food, laying eggs, or drawing cards, you can switch between habitats. We need fine birds to lay eggs on, so go back to the forest. That's a good looking bird to put eggs on. See that icon in the panel shows plains? I'm trying so hard to remember all of the different terminology, and it is just not sticking. It means that you activated the laying eggs action in the grassland. Come on. I want to keep talking. For now, there is only 1 bird you can lay eggs on. The Carolina chickadee. Lay 2 eggs. Don't worry. He'll enjoy it. To choose which bird to lay eggs on, simply click the bird, lay 2 eggs, and confirm. It's that fucking simple. It really was that simple. Okay. And we continue. Now you have everything you need to play the blue jay, including eggs. Click the blue jay card to confirm the food payment visible on the panel. Pay, yes. Yes, indeed. Okay, you want to play a bird on the 2nd slot, so you need to pay egg. This new panel shows that you need to find and select a bird with a laid egg. Select the Carolina chickadee's egg by clicking on it. Click. Now click confirm that you want to play the blue jay. And it takes flight! How wonderful. Nice. You have 2 birds played now, so you are a dangerous creature. And so your gain food action has become even stronger. You will not starve, my friend. You can now take 2 dice from the bird feeder when you activate this habitat. To attract more birds, you need more cards. To draw cards, go to the water. Whoosh. Here you can draw more cards. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Click on the leftmost exposed slot. Anytime you draw cards, you can choose whether you want to draw one of the visible face up or face down. This reminds you that you can't undo a drawing of a face down card. Oh, so I can choose one of these, but this is, oh. But now, for the sake of learning, I will ask you to draw this killdeer. Draw the killdeer by clicking on it and confirming your action. Oh, they all swapped out now. You remember how to gain food, right? Meet me in forest to gain food for your killdeer. You get there and she's all just completely covered head to toe in like a ghillie suit and a knife. Like a whole fuck ton of them. Because you've played 2 birds in this habitat, you can now gain 2 dice. You need wheat or invertebrates to play the killdeer. But there's none! There's only cherries! What do we do? The leftmost exposed slot will activate the habitat. Click on the leftmost exposed slot. Can you see that to the left of cube there are 2 birds with brown powers? I guess brown powers? This means you will do 3 activations in this turn. Gain food, activate the Blue Jay's power, and activate the Caroline Chickadee's power. We are a pure bird-man power system. After you gain food, Cube will go to the Blue Jay and activate it. After that, the Carolina Chickadee will be activated. And all of this using only 1 cube. You see what I meant by the cubes are the most powerful artifact? We must hold them sacred. Worship them. Take care of them. Hold them close, and if they ask for your children or your birds, you give them to the cubes. But the food you need isn't in the bird feeder. Don't worry. Right now, you can reset the bird feeder. Resetting means taking all the dice inside and outside of the bird feeder and re-rolling them. Okay, not too shabby. You can re-roll anytime all the dice in the bird feeder show the same face. Oh, so that's why we left the cherries alone. You can reset the bird feeder by clicking Reset Bird Feeder. But remember, you can't undo this action. Great! Remember that when there's only 1 dice in the bird feeder, you can also reroll all of them. When all the dice are taken out of the bird feeder, they will be rerolled automatically at the end of the turn. Now please take a worm and cherries and accept your choice. Okay, I can do that. Cherries. Worm. Confirm. The Blue Jay's power is similar to the Carolina Chickadee's. It can cache food, but the Blue Jay's power lets you choose between caching or taking it for yourself. And unlike the Carolina Chickadee, the Blue Jay takes the wheat directly from the bird feeder. So when there's no wheat in the bird feeder, you can't use this bird's power, and it goes so bored and wishes it could take some wheat. Fortunately, there's plenty of wheat inside the bird feeder. I put it there just in case. Here you can choose the die you want to take in order to cache or take food for yourself. You can also skip the bird's action, because it's been naughty, so it doesn't get a turn. For now, take the wheat. It will come in handy later. Select the take action and confirm your decision. Take. Confirm. Alright, now you can activate the Carolina Chickadee's power, or choose to skip it this time. No, we taking that. We take. Hell yeah. Cache that food. Look, it's your last turn this round. Before you finish, however, let me show you your opponent. This is your opponent. It's a bear. And this is you. Dang, I'm pretty. I'm fucking cute. You can take a look at their habitats. To take a peek at the opponent's habitats, you need to click on their portrait. Click on the opponent's portrait. Click. This guy is a predator. It's a barred owl. Damn. His barred owl will hunt each time your opponent activates this bird. If it succeeds, the bird card will be tucked under his predator. Every chucked card is worth 1. Oh no. What? That doesn't sound cool. Later we'll try to use this power for our benefit. Alright, let's go back to Preserve and finish the first round. To go back, just click the portrait. Now we have enough food to play our Killdeer. Look at the habitats that the Killdeer can be played in. Okay, so it can be played in the grassy place or the wetlands. You can choose between grass or water. For now, I would like you played the Killdeer in water. Drown it. Remember how you've played birds before? First, click the Killdeer card, then confirm the food cost on the panel. Confirm! Yay! Another deer. Oops. Oh, it's moving so fast. And this was your first round. Those are the end of round goals. One bird, bird in forest, bird bowl with egg in fucking grass, and total birds, I guess. Each round is a randomly chosen task you can fulfill to gain extra feathers. If you don't meet any requirements at all, you get 0, like a nerd. If you and your opponent tie, the points for those places are divided by the number of players and rounded down. We don't round up in this bitch. To learn what each end of round goal means, hover your cursor above the tile, then click confirm to start the second round. Okay. Count the total numbers of the specific nest type that have at least 1 egg. Each bird counts just once, regardless of how many eggs it has. Star nests count toward this goal. Count the total number of eggs your birds have laid in the specific habitat row. And this is total number of birds. Okay. Let's summarize what you've learned so far. You took 8 turns in this first round. You know how to play birds, gain food, lay eggs, and draw cards. You know that you can score feathers for points for playing birds, laying eggs, cash food, tuck cards, and end of road goals. You also know that you have an opponent. Now I can show you more advanced stuff in the second round. Oh shit, more advanced stuff? Oh my. Remember that the second round has 7 turns. Close this screen. I just exit out of the game. I want to show you something important about drawing cards, but to do that you need more eggs. Go to grasslands to lay 2 eggs. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Click on the leftmost exposed slot. Now find and choose a bird or birds that you want to lay eggs on and confirm this action. What were the end of round shits again? Eggs in grasslands. Oh, but I don't have birds there. Oh man. That's lame. I think I need to put eggs on this guy though, because he's got the boldness. Yeah. Now find and choose birds. Okay, yeah, I did that. Let's go to wetlands to draw some cards. Oh, the cards have changed. After each round, all the face-up cards will be replaced by new ones. Remember, if you want a specific card and the round is coming to an end, you'll lose the opportunity to draw that which you wanted in the next round. Because if a Killdeer that covered the first slot, you can use wetlands and use the egg to cards to exchange from the second slot. Let's make use of this exchange. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Click on the leftmost exposed slot. Now in the panel below, click eggs to cards to exchange eggs for cards. Now switch between habitats to find a bird with laid eggs on it so you can spend it to draw 1 additional card, then accept the exchange. Well, don't you know it? Well, this guy has an egg. Now choose 2 face-up cards and accept your decision. Okay, tuck a card from your hand behind this bird. If you do, draw 1 card. Roll dice on the bird feeder. If any of your fish, gain 1 fish and cash it in on this card. We'll draw 2 new bonus cards and keep 1. I want the Bell's Vireo. And I want Barn Swallow. Confirm. I can lay them in the grasslands, and we want them in the grasslands. Now activate the Killdeer. Discard 1 egg to draw 2 fucking cards. Switch between habitats to find a bird with eggs laid on it so you can spend additional spin on it for 2 additional cards. Oh, I get to take all of the cards now. As you've probably noticed, new face-up cards haven't been replaced yet. They will be replaced when you finish this turn. Look at the face-down card with back arrow. If you draw a face-down card, you won't be able to undo it. Draw one face-down card and accept your decision. The Black Vulture! That's one of my favorite fucking birds of all time! I fucking love vultures! God damn it, look how cool he is! He's just standing there! Oh god! Cool! I've played a bird, Morning Dove, in my forest. That's cool. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Take the fucking slugs. Yes. Because there's only one dice in the bird feeder, you can try to re-roll all 5. Roll them as you need another slug to play Bell's Video. Well, that didn't turn out well. There's no slugs for your Bell's Video. But there is a way. Whenever you play a bird, you can spend any 2 food items as if they were one of another food item. Take whichever food item you want and confirm your decision. I want the cherries. Now take the wheat using the Blue Jay's power. And now you can activate the Carolina Chickadee. Man, he's got 3 whole wheat. To play the Bell's Vireo in Forest, you need eggs. You don't have birds in grass, and the first slot is empty. That means you don't have to pay an extra egg to play a bird. So go to the forest, or grass, to play it. Now play the Bell's Video by clicking on it. Yeah, there, come on. Oh, do I have to? Okay. It's not. Oh, that's the barn swallow. Whoops! That's probably why. Notice the exclamation mark next to your next to your food payment. Pay attention to that. It means that the food you have doesn't match the bird food's cost. But you can still confirm this payment because of the 2-for-1 rule. Confirm your action. Confirms. These are bonus card. Next box builder birds with the cavity nests. 4 to 5 birds. 4 to 6. Whoa. Huh. These are bonus cards. You can keep one of them, but you have to discard the other. You'll gain more feathers at the end of the game if you fulfill the requirements specified on bonus cards. There's no punishment for failing to do it like a bitch. Look at the nest box builder. This is where nests come in handy. To have a better view of your cards while choosing bonus cards, you can hide this interface. Just click the arrow at the bottom of the screen. Click. You can move to other habitats to help decide which bonus card is better for you. Go to the forest. Click on the arrow to display the interface again. We'll play the Black Vulture in Forest later. Yes! So I advise taking the Forester bonus card. Choose a bonus card by clicking on it and confirming your choice. Confirmed. This is gonna be a long episode, y'all. I've laid eggs. Nice. Now look at the Black Vulture. It has once between turns powers. You can activate a once between turns power only when your opponent does something specified in the power's description. It can be activated only once between each of your consecutive turns. Now look at the Black Vulture's food cost. Blank no means there's no food cost cover. Oh, hell yeah. You have enough eggs so you can play the Black Vulture in the forest now. Heck yeah, Black Vulture! Yeah! Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta spin the eggs. Whoops! Now that you played your Black Vulture, you can make use of your opponent's successful hunts. The opponent gained food and activated their predator, the Pod Owl. There's no cube on the panel because the power is a once between turns power! The hunt was successful, so you can now take 1 for the bird feeder. Heck yeah. I wanted to show you one last thing before we finish the tutorial. Oh, sweet. So go to Grasslands. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Now I'd like you to click anything to birds. Anything to eggs, right? Discard food to gain an egg. You can now spend 1 food that you have to lay 1 additional egg. What? You can now spend 1 food that you have to lay 1 additional egg. When you do this, confirm your decision. Fuck the cherries. Now lay 3 eggs on the birds you want and then confirm your actions. We want eggs here. And we also want eggs on this guy. Yeah. There is still one turn in this round, but I think I've taught you all I know. Let's sum up what you can do. In your turn, you can play birds, gain food, lay eggs, and draw cards. That's all men know how to do these days. During your playthrough, you can check the current end-of-round goals score and your over-round score. To check your score, click on the end-of-round goals in the upper right corner of the screen. First, you can see how many points you and your opponent already scored in all end-of-round goals. At the bottom, you have points for birds, bonus cards, end-of-round goals, eggs, cached food, and tucked cards. This is your current total score. If you're not sure what a certain button or symbol means, you can click question mark in the upper left corner of the screen. If you want to disable these exclamations, just click question mark again. And close the screen by clicking back. There's one final thing you can do. Bring those sweet lips over here for a kiss. At any time, you can access a general overview of your habitats. Press tab there to enable the overview. Oh, this is nice. The overview displays all your habitats and birds. You can also see which birds are available to you in the wetland and what food is currently inside the bird feeder. To close the overview, just press tab again. Now we can go to Europe to discover new species of birds, or you can finish the remaining rounds if you want. I hope you will successfully attract many birds to your habitats. Good luck playing Wingspan. So we can just kind of finish this off now. We're kind of on our own, huh? I don't know. Where's Ranger Robin? Okay, shit. This thing is ran extra long, and I'm okay with that. However, it's just a tutorial, so I think we actually might come play this game some other time so that I could play a full round on my own and see how that goes. However, if you enjoyed learning how to play Wingspan with me, well, honestly, I enjoyed the company. So maybe next time we could play a full game. What do you say? Tutorial over? Tutorial over. I'm Obligated Corgi. Deuces.